Hey everyone, this short video, hopefully it'll be short, will be on the highlights of a software package I use virtually every single day at work, and I use it a lot on Facebook called ShareX. It's a screenshot software package that's open source, which means it's free and it's very powerful. It's much like Snippet, which comes with Windows 10, but it's got a lot more features and it's a lot more easy to use if you ask me. It's a lot of fun, really. So let's go ahead and get right to it. First thing you want to do is download it. You can get it from a place. Let me get my Google going here. Let's go Chrome here. Just type in ShareX. Type right on. And it's the first one. You can type in ShareX, Share-X, ShareX, and any one of those will come up. Go ahead and download it. I'm not going to go over the installation features because that's pretty much you just run it, next, 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 done. And it's going to show up as a little icon down here, right there. That basically means it's running. The first thing you're going to want to do is, and this will probably be one of the more detailed things that you'll have to worry about, and it's not a big thing. You're going to want to right click on it and you want to go to the hotkey settings. Now, as a default, this gets set up as these are backwards. Um, the print screen is actually down here for the capture the entire screen, and the control print screen is up in the region. Personally, and this is a personal feature or personal thing that I would rather use. I'd rather use a portion of the screen. I don't need to capture the whole thing. So you can flip these around. Just click on it, press the key you want, and as long as it's okay, it'll show up as green. So right now I've got that set for none. So if I want to set that back to control print screen, I'm going to click on it again and press control print screen. Green means it's ready to go. All right. With that being said, let's dive right into it. It's running. Remember down here. So let's say I want to capture just this top part of this screen here. I'm going to go ahead and hit print screen, and you're going to see this little icon come up, or this little crosshair come up. That's where I'm going to start drag and drop. So let's say I want to capture this whole thing right here. So I'm going to go ahead and drag and drop that. And you can hear a little camera shutter shot sound, and it's going to show up in here. You can play around with some of these settings in here. Generally, I leave them as a default. Now, if you copy this, what that's going to do is that's going to copy it directly to the clipboard. And from there, you can go ahead and paste it into a Word document, an Excel spreadsheet, Facebook, if you want to do something like that. So, for example, I'm going to go ahead and fire up WordPad, and I'll show you real quick here what it can do. So let's say I wanted to copy that. And when you click copy, the way it's set up right now is it's going to get rid of that, and it's in the clipboard. It's in the Windows clipboard right now. So you can go in here, click Control V or paste, and there you got it in there, and it's ready to go. And you can do whatever you need to in here. You can edit it. You can make changes to it, whatever. But where I have a lot of fun in this thing here is it's inside the ShareX editor. I'll give you a brief tutorial of that. So I'm going to go ahead and close this. Actually, I'm just going to delete this because I'll probably come back to this. So let's say I want to grab that again. I'm going to do a print screen. Now you can see that this dotted line, that means if I click right now, it's going to capture that whole thing. I don't want this whole thing, for example. I just want this up here. So I'm going to go ahead and drag and drop this again. All right, it's in there again. I'm going to go ahead and click continue this time. And now it's opening it up in the image editor. In here, you can do a lot of things in here. This is where the fun is at. I won't go over every single one of these. I'll go over some of the highlights here. For example, this rectangle or circle or the ellipse rather, these are basically the same thing. If you click on that, let's say I wanted to highlight this. All right. So now I just did a drag and drop, and boom, there it is. You can tell that's going to be red by this border color right here. It's transparent fill color, so it's not going to fill anything in. Same thing with the ellipse. If I wanted to put an ellipse here, boom, there you go. Now, if I wanted to delete that, just hit delete. Now, the thing about this is if you want to go ahead and back to delete this square, this is one of my pet peeves about it, and I think I've emailed them. If not, I'm going to email the company about this and say if they can fix this. I got to go back to rectangle and click on it to delete it. Not a big deal, but I had to find that out the hard way. Um, you can put arrows in here, point down to stuff, things. You can bend it if you want, play with that, get crazy with that. Um, you can pixelate it, you can put a blur on it, um, you can put stickers. I'm going to tell you right now, the stickers that are in here, if you can't find a sticker that's not in here, there's something wrong. You need to get a life. Or see if you can find a way to create one. But standard stickers are in here. Put that in there, drag it around, do whatever you want. Again, same thing. If you want to get rid of that, you got to highlight the sticker, click on that, delete it. Um, you can put steps in here, like first step, you want to download. A second step, you want to go to the source, see what the source is about if you want to, and donate. Now let's say you wanted to grab this, and let's be a little crazy here. Let's highlight share X. Oh, let's do this. Let's play with the highlight, which is your highlight marker. It's going to show up as yellow. I'm going to drag that around there, so now that's in there to emphasize share X. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to copy this image to the clipboard. Let's go back to WordPad, and we can paste that in there. Boom, there it is. So that's it. It really, in a nutshell. There's a lot of features in here that you can get in here and change, monkey with. There's a lot of settings. I really couldn't believe. I mean, let me turn that magnifier off. That's magnifier got on my nerves, and I thought I was going to use it. I ended up not using it. You can do a save as. You can save it as a PNG file. If you do this, it's going to come up with a random name. You can change it. It doesn't have to stay this way. Just like you would a normal file, test picture. And you can change it, keep it as the default as a PNG or any one of these right here. Generally, I always use as a JPEG because it's a small format. And click save, and it's ready to go. But that's it in a nutshell, really, folks. Go in here, play around with it. Uh, like I said, this is open source. There's no ads, there's no nag screens, there's nothing. I've been using this software for years, and it's probably one of the best pieces of free software I've ever worked with. So if you have any questions, feel free to email me, and I'll see what I can find out for you. If not, I'll point you in the right direction and get you going. Thank you very much. We'll see you on the next one.